Hey everybody, Rodamon here for another episode of the Desert Survival Series. So before I get into the comments, I just wanted to set something up for the goals of this little episode, which is to satisfy some trade. So what I was going to do is to make 15 pairs of pants. Oh, let's do it this way. 15 pairs of pants that are normal or better with Omni. I'm planning on trying to get the Psychic Emanator, and in order to do that, I need some pants. So I'm creating a new zone here called Slag and Chunks. I'm going to make it important for mech slag chunks. Get rid of this old zone. And for the comments. So Nausea mentioned that I really ought to have a faster way into my stockpile. Good point. Done. Betteron and Didatub mentioned that the hospital is in a bad spot because I'll have disturbed sleep. Well, when someone's sleeping in there, I can forbid the door. Done. And then Kamazushi mentioned that the insect jelly sells for a high price, so I should not waste it by eating it. Done. Alright, all those comments all sorted out. This episode, I am hoping to also get the Devil Strand farm going, so let's allow sowing of Devil Strand. Done and done. Look at me laying all this out. Boom, boom, boom. Another thing I wanted to do is to get some more sandstone, because we are a little low on our stockpile of sandstone, and we would like some. So first I'm going to remove the roof off of all the places I'm going to mine, and then I'm going to shave down the mountain. You know, like you do. Now at this point, given the size of the infestation I got, my guess is I am due for some really whoppingly large raids. Part of the reason is the amount of pawns I have, and part of the reason is the amount of wealth I have, so, yes, I definitely got to be careful about that. So a wise man would prepare some more turrets and the like. Yes, it's been fun meleeing my way through most of these threats so far, but I think I'm going to hit a point where I can't just punch my way out of it. So having a backup plan of decent turrets would be smart. And I like to be smart sometimes, rarely, but sometimes. So with that in mind, actually, I had a question about... Or, anyone could do it. Milla, it's gonna be... Omni will be you. You're meleeer, you're brawler. But I'm gonna have you have a sniper rifle for just a second. And the reason being, I'm curious about their ranges. I think the slug turret... Yeah, the slug turret outranges the regular sniper rifle. It is the furthest you can shoot. So if I have slugs lined up like an arc here, a sniper can't use the back of the wall for cover. They're still going to get shot. They're still going to get killed when they walk in. Okay, so that's good. That is what we wanted. I also want to prevent enemies from using this area for cover, but I don't think it will really matter given that, let's say I have slug turrets all around. They can use it all they want for cover. They're going to get murked like crazy doing it. The stonecutter table lets increase the ingredient radius. We've pretty much we've hauled all of the chunks on the map already, so it doesn't really matter if I extend it infinitely. We're only going to really be doing it locally. All right, this growing zone. Double strand. I have other growing zones? Oh yeah, a bunch of cactus ones. Cacti 1. I haven't checked on my cacti in a while. I think some of the first ones I've put in the ground are almost ready to go. But obviously they take an unbelievably long amount of time. Not something you would ever want to do in a pinch. Okay, so now we have this other drill. I was going to see about what kind of resources we can dig up. This here is silver. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for a little bit. And Omni and Santiago are getting married. So let's stop everyone from doing what they're doing and convene for the marriage. So what's cool about this is... Omni, where are you? We already attended one wedding 4 days ago, and we're going to have a double-stacked wedding bonus. We have a bunch of people that are fiancés with one another. In fact, that makes me think I should probably show the social tabs. So Omni here is acquaintances and friends with everyone. Quell has a sister, which is Jenny. Roman has an ex-lover who's not here. Philly and Miller are friends. Some ex-lovers. No rivals so far. Oops. Back to the social tab. Friend's sister. Friend. I would say, generally speaking, people don't like Roman. But part of the problem there is, for a while, he was disfigured. He isn't disfigured anymore, but that probably caused some issues. I don't know. So if we look at any random pawn now, attended to weddings 35. That's a pretty big bonus. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Alright, well, I'm probably about to get raided by something evil, because that's just the way the storyteller works, so get back to work. Oh man, and I have a big gaping hole in my base where they started to build the door and they didn't, which means I even have stuff deteriorating. Sweet. Roman, would you be so kind as to build this plasteel door? Okay, well, at least that is squared. And we have a Manhunter pack of dromedaries. There is a gazillion of them. 24 of them. Oh my. Okay, well, we will have meat for sure. I just don't want them busting in. Luckily, Manhunters, unlike other enemies, don't attack you so efficiently. So I'm going to have to do some cheesy tactics here, but that's only because they outnumber me like 2 to 1. So some of them are staying west, some of them are coming east. I'm actually somewhat excited about this. Why are you so slow? You're just always slow, aren't you? Alright, so the big pack of dromedaries is slowly breaking up. Let's get everyone initially ready to do something to them. Earth and Philly. Alright, Quell, Omni, go back. Didn't mean for Jenny to be out there. Or Roman for that matter. I don't mind a few of them getting in at a time, but obviously not too many. It's gonna have the shield-belted people go in front. Who's getting hit? Oh, they almost got hit. Actually, you know what? Stand it. Stand. Let him in. Alright, Santiago's taking a bruising. Let's rescue the new wife. And it looks like between... Alright, I have another wave of them coming. But we'll do our best to prepare accordingly. Alright, so we could store some corpses. Didn't notice that one. Alright, there's more coming in. What I need to do is I need to haul... Mudge. Oh, we're even doing some research. Look at me, multitasking. Alright, so the next wave is inbound. This here is going to be for any animal corpses for the moment, because we just have so many. And let's make sure we haul this particular dromedary away. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Mudge. Quell and Omni. Okay, now Jenny, haul the dromedary. Alright, you two, back inside. Santiago is up. Why did you get up? See the... Get naked. Alright, is there anyone being predated? Yes, there is. So, Philly, let's close that door behind us. And have Jenny and Philly just kind of hang out. Roman, I think closing this door would be wise. The turrets can probably handle the rest. Alright, Santiago, you need to get in bed. These stubborn dromedaries, man, they just die. They don't even get really knocked out. Let's deal with the remainder of stubborn dromedaries the way I know how. Alright, Earth, can you lure one towards the turrets? I think we can. Alright, switch spots. Get bashed by Omni. Let one in. And it's down. Alright, so it's going to keep the door open. That's fine. There goes another one. And there's one left. Do the quick switcheroo here. Done. 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 All right. Well, that got hairy, but we survived. Jenny, we are already tending to Santiago. Good. Work. Do we have Milla? Okay. Let's see if we can't rescue some of these bad boys. That would not be, honestly, the worst idea. Let's see if it's viable. 4 seconds, not so viable. 8 hours, that's a little bit more viable. Milla, you are going to go... let's see. Jenny. Why? Jenny. Why is it not let me... Because they're still... I'm, like, not understanding why I can't just rescue these guys. Okay, everyone's gotten treatment. Santiago got a left leg infection. Okay, you know what? I'm going to ignore it. Yep, you heard me. Because, Omni, you are going to make a bionic leg. Oh, okay, another wedding. They really have made a lot of weird choices here. Santiago gets to attend the wedding. Everyone lines up. And the amount of mood bonus we're going to get is going to be absurd. Oh, they didn't quite overlap, but oh my god. Full straight green across the board is kind of unheard of. And there's the bionic leg. Now, of course, the dromedaries that I was going to... Alright, rescue, good. I think it was still Manhuntered, which is part of the problem. I don't care whose wedding it was. We have so much food going spoiling here. Yep. I sent Roman to haul dead camel. I think they all died. I don't think we rescued anything. Or anyone, for that matter. That's too bad. At least we do have a nice freezer. So there's that. Oh my god, there's so many more. Okay, everyone wake up and haul more camel. There's just too much worth here to not disturb some sleep. There's just so many camel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start butchering again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to butcher camels first. Alright, so we have that leg. It's going to be a left leg. Boom. She's already a jogger, so that's going to be awesome. Jenny. Miss Jenny, where are you? Next, you're going to operate on Santiago. And we are out of room. We are going to allow animal corpses here. There we go. Which will accommodate for additional overflow of camel. Because they are going to spoil pretty quick. Alright, you're supposed to get a new leg. Jenny, go operate. Roman, time to haul. Philly, no sleep. Only camel. Only Zool. Omni, yes, you heard me. Camel, camel, camel. That's all I'm talking about. It's the new rage. Mudge being a mudger. Alright, no longer... Really? Peg leg? I guess that's my fault. Bionic leg. Yes. You get to operate twice. I guess that levels up our... level something up. Some medicine, I suppose. Alright, that's the correct leg. Good for you. Only 2 more to haul. And a whole lot of blood to clean. Alright, so Santi is now bionically legged, which is great because she's a jogger, which is going to mean that she's super fast. Now we have a gazillion camels, And what I have to do is... Ooh, shoot frenzy. Cool. Make the corpses important. Haul these guys out of there. And make sure I'm storing the meat where meat should be stored. Ooh, Earth is growing. It's very cool. Putting those little mushrooms everywhere. Quell's mining, so I'm gonna have her temporarily take a break to clean up an obscene amount of blood and camel detritus. I could just prioritize someone on it, but this works fine. Where'd you get that plasteel? I don't even know. How's her pants coming along? We have 11. I guess I could have just looked at the bill. And now we have all this camel hair to do it with 2. One of the advantages of a pile of dead camels. Alright, Mudge, would you... What is the priority here? Normal. And we have no more room for meat. No more room for meat. Great. Okay. Low veg, I'm gonna have to temporarily allow meat. I know that kind of violates the whole separating your meat from veg, but I don't want this meat here to spoil for no reason. And we have a happy, healthy colony now. Everyone's fully healed. Everyone's about as green can go, which is phenomenal. And we can really just eat as much lavish meals as we want, although I'll ration them out. But alright, multi-barrel weapon is what I'm going to get next. And I'm going to put Quell on silver so that we can get our hospital up and running because it's been unfloored for a long time. The grow light is good to go. We're not... Nope. We were temporarily in the right temperature zone, but not anymore. One thing I need to do is I need to move around this drill here to find some plasteel. Plasteel is usually about this size node. Billy, looks like you were having a fun time there. Sorry to ruin it. It would not hurt to have a light in there. And to remove this sandstone door for something better. Finally, we are flooring it up due to the deep drill of silver. Jenny is cleaning up an immense amount of blood. Okay, so we got rid of that door. What I'm going to do is going to put in a plasteel door instead. I think all of the doors I have facing externally are eventually going to be plasteel, mostly for security reasons. This farm looks all temperature controlled and lovely now. Very cool. I also need to have a contingency plan for any additional infestation swarms I get. So I got to think about that as well. Alright, so this was gold. Ooh, that's very nice. Maybe this is plasteel. What I'm going to do is, here's how I like to label. Put down 1 and 1. Gold 1. And then just don't allow anything there. So now I know it's gold, and I'm still looking for plasteel. Actually, no, let's cancel that. I do need some gold for Bionics, so I'm going to keep that gold there. Just labeling it so I can remember better. And as for pants, 13. We are getting close to the trade requirement. In fact, if I butchered some additional camel, let's go ahead and just order it for a number of times so we can kind of control rather than toggling it on and off. And we only need one more. Sweet. Getting close. Bulk goods trader flying overhead. That's real cool. Because I always forget who the warden is. Santiago. We have a lot of insect jellies. And the like. Alright, I'm going to wake her up to do it. Sell off my kibble. Sell off my insect jelly. That gives me a lot of silver. That will finish off the what is it called? The hospital. I'm going to keep the camel hide because that's really well insulating, but I'm going to sell off the other leathers that I don't care about. I could buy plasteel, but oh my god, is it ever expensive. I'd rather just source it. Selling off some of my damaged clothing, because that's why I had this sort of really tight tolerance for damaged clothing. I'm just going to actually sell off all my cloth clothing and make a new batch. Because it's nice. I mean, that's sort of why I have the giant abundance of clothing. They have a lot of wood that I could buy. I'm going to buy 251 of it. So I have 300 total in case I ever need it. And let's see, dusters. The double strand, even the double strand, I know. You probably think I'm crazy. But this yields so much good stuff. Even the cloth bedrolls, excellent bed, sure, I'll sell it all. That is a lot of silver. Now, things that I would like to purchase, which is a lot shorter of a list. That list might be about 0. I don't know. I'm purchasing wood. I would purchase plasteel. It's just I can mine it. So I think I'm good. I think just a big bucket of silver will do. And that looks a lot more bare than it was before. That's a good thing. Alright, so now we have a crazy amount of silver. I can go explore for plasteel. Let's name this Silver 1 and give it clear the priorities, and just so it pops better, drop a plant in it. Alright, Captain Quell, time for you to move that drill. I'm also very low on steel again. I haven't forgotten about that. We have some chunks down here. Actually, Santiago, you run fast. Let's have you go haul some of this stuff. What's her normal run speed? That's kind of hard to tell because she keeps changing surfaces, but this is plasteel. Good, 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 good. That's pretty much what we wanted. Now, I think what I'm going to do is just put a battery out there. Power it that way. Ta-da. That will yield a fair amount of steel. Alright, Quell, let's get some plasteel. We definitely need plasteel more than gold at the moment. For doors and all that. And a solar flare. Well, that was short-lived. Speaking of short-lived, well, this is a bad segue, but basically, I'm done for this episode. This episode has run its course of about half an hour. If you have any feedback for me or suggestions or anything like that, drop me a line, and I do dearly hope that you tune in next time. If you haven't done so already, join Discord. I can be found there if you ever want to get in a discussion. And if it so suits you, think about subscribing or becoming a patron if you'd like. All right, well, I hope you all tune in next time, and adios.